Good evening, everybody. This is Lowell Thomas, not flashing to you the news of the world, but interrupting just long enough to remark that 10 years of achievement in anything is something. So may I congratulate the Voice of Firestone, and may I wish good luck and prosperity to its sponsor. And then, in the traditional way, may I sum it all up to all of you by saying, happy birthday.
Richard Crooks, distinguished Metropolitan Opera star, sings as his first selection, The Dream from Massenet's opera Manon. The Voice of Firestone program continues, and messages of congratulations on its 10th birthday pour in from all over the country. We have heard several famous artists wish the Voice of Firestone a happy birthday. So now we turn to home territory to present another well-wisher, Mr. Lennox R. Lohr, President of the National Broadcasting Company.
The Voice of Firestone has been a leading broadcast feature for 10 years. Tonight, we mark the anniversary of its first program, a pioneering venture. Only men of vision could have sensed the vast potentialities of the airwaves to sell goods and at the same time to provide entertainment and education. The success with which the Firestones and their associates have guided this program is evidenced by the fact that its public acceptance has never wavered. The Voice of Firestone has never deviated from its purpose, the presentation of fine music. The high plane which it has maintained has contributed widely to the cause of music education and appreciation in the American home. Such a high standard has been largely responsible for the growth of American broadcasting from a few sets to 26 million, more than in any other nation. Tonight you are hearing reviewed the kind of music which has been presented by the Voice of Firestone during a decade. Its consistently high quality has been representative of the products for which it speaks. The name of Firestone is known everywhere as being synonymous with integrity and service. It gives me great pleasure to present to Mr. Harvey S. Firestone, Jr. this scroll in behalf of the National Broadcasting Company. This parchment, lettered in gold, is a token of our appreciation of the cooperation of the Firestone Company in our endeavor to present to the American audience the best in radio broadcasting.
Thank you, Mr. Lohr, for this beautiful scroll and the sentiment which it conveys. We shall keep it always as a remembrance of this happy occasion. On this 10th anniversary of the Voice of Firestone, it is my privilege to extend the best wishes of the Firestone organization to the many millions of our radio friends far and near. I feel that I may say friends, because you extend the hand of friendship when you, of your own volition, invite the Voice of Firestone into your homes on Monday evenings. It is a friendly act of hospitality, and I want you to know that we consider it as such and are deeply appreciative. With the same sense of responsibility that we approach our obligation to design and build tires that will carry you safely and comfortably, we also approach the preparation of our programs for the Voice of Firestone. The thought uppermost in our minds is that we may be a guest in your home each Monday, and we want to be the kind of a guest whom you enjoy and would like to have visit you again and again. There's nothing that all of us share so much in common as the love of good music. Whatever the sorrows or the joys of this life may be, the influence of good music is always inspiring and helpful. It speaks to the heart and awakens unutterable things in the soul. The soothing touch of a familiar chord can increase our happiness or bring welcome escape from the worries which oftentimes beset us. During the past 10 years, we've endeavored to bring to you the music of the masters. But to express adequately this great music calls for the magnificent ability of great artists. It has been our privilege to have presented on these programs many who possess the rare gift of filling us with a beauty beyond words. Among them have been Richard CROOKS, Lawrence TIBBETT, Gladys Swarthout, Nelson Eddy, and Margaret Speake, and such able directors as the late William Daly, and our present outstanding conductor, Alfred Wallenstein, who inspires the fine musicians of the orchestra to interpret the beautiful symphony and chamber music of the past and of the present. And now to our millions of radio friends throughout the world, whose letters, suggestions, and sustained interest have served as a constant inspiration to us all, we of the Firestone organization extend our sincere appreciation. It is such tangible expressions as these which encourage us to believe that, in a measure at least, we have been able to play some small part in making this world a happier and better place in which to live.
Gratia plena
We of the Firestone organization extend our sincere appreciation. It is such tangible expressions as these which encourage us to believe that, in a measure at least, we have been able to play some small part in making this world a happier and better place in which to live.
Richard Crooks has just sung the Ave Maria by Gounod. Another distinguished visitor has come to say a few words on this, the 10th anniversary of the Voice of Firestone, Mr. Lawrence TIBBETT.
After 3 years of the happiest association on this wonderful Firestone program, I'm proud and delighted to have the opportunity of saying happy birthday and congratulations to the Voice of Firestone. And I hope to be on hand 10 years from now to repeat just that. Congratulations.
And Delson Eddy wires us from Hollywood. Congratulations and best wishes to everybody on your 10th birthday. May you continue to warm hearts everywhere for many more years. Your friend, Delson Eddy. And another wire from Gladys Swarthout and Frank Chapman reads, terribly sorry we cannot be with you to help celebrate an anniversary which means so much to us. But we send our sincerest congratulations to all those in the Firestone organization who have done such a distinguished service in the cause of music in America. Signed, Gladys Swarthout and Frank Chapman. From Margaret Speaks on a concert tour in Louisiana comes a telegram. Sorry not to be with you tonight. The happiest hours of my life are those spent on the Voice of Firestone, and I send you my heartiest congratulations. James Melton wires from Georgia. The Voice of Firestone doesn't need congratulations for being 10 years old. It should be congratulated merely for existing, and thus far it's been a splendid existence. Happy birthday, and many of them, James Melton. And we're happy to acknowledge these additional wires from other artists. Lily Pons, Richard Bonelli, Rose Bampton, Josephine Antoine, Lawrence Melchior, Giovanni Martinelli, Lucille Manners, Charles Kuhlman, and Frederick Yeagle. No anniversary program of the Voice of Firestone would be complete without a word from Richard Crooks.
A most enjoyable period of my life has been spent singing on the Voice of Firestone, and I wish to include my heartiest congratulations to them on their 10th radio birthday. I will now sing for you that universal favorite, My Wild Irish Rose by Chauncey Olcott.
flower that's not drooped and dead, yet dearer to me yet than all of its mate, though each holds aloft its proud head. 'Twas given to me by a girl that I know. Since we've met, faith, I've known no repose. She is dearer by far than the world's brightest star, and I call her my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest love that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose.
You have been listening to the 10th anniversary program of the Voice of Firestone. Next week at this same hour, you will hear Margaret Speaks, distinguished American soprano, and the Firestone Symphony Orchestra of 70 members under the direction of Alfred Wallenstein. Gene Hamilton speaking.